All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we got a new Dalvin Cook rumor to talk about coming from Albert Breer here over on the site, over on Threads, right? It's a new site. Basically, it just came out, and I just made an account on there, and I'm going through trying to find NFL insiders and whatnot, and I find Breer, and all of a sudden, I saw that he was doing kind of a Q&A. And quick shout out to Brazil 201. He goes on to ask the question, Dalvin Cook to the Jets, yes or no? And then also asks about Jimmy Garoppolo. Is he going to pass the physical or is he going to get cut? Breer responded. He said, I think there's a good chance Cook becomes a Jet, and my sense is it's a team he would like to go to. He makes sense for them too. Getting him would allow them to be judicious, bringing Breece Hall back. Obviously referencing the ACL injury, and then he also goes on to address the Jimmy G thing, where he said that Jimmy Garoppolo will be the Raiders' quarterback. He believes. To use the wording early on that, I think there's a good chance Cook becomes a Jet. He could have said a million different things. He could have said no. He could have said, maybe, probably not, wouldn't bet on it, right? There's a laundry list of things that he could have said, but to go out and say that, hey, there's a good chance Dalvin becomes a Jet, he didn't just dismiss it. This is real. There's a real chance that Dalvin Cook could end up wearing green and white. We've heard all the rumors. We've heard that the Jets are doing their homework on Dalvin. Obviously, again, bringing up the Breece Hall injury, the ACL injury, it sucked when it happened. It was absolutely brutal. But the expectation is that Hall should be good to go by week 1. In the event that there's, let me knock on wood, a setback, or he's not looking 100% by week 1, it begs the question, okay, what's the next plan? Is Michael Carter going to be like the lead guy? Will it be Bam Knight? They just brought in Izzy A from Pittsburgh this year in the draft. I don't think he's going to just leapfrog the entire roster and be the RB1 right out of the gate. There's also some really interesting free agents out there. Right, we can talk about Kareem Hunt. We can talk about Leonard Fournette, Ezekiel Elliott. 3 guys still out on the open market, along with Dalvin. So, of course, in my opinion, I want to restructure this Rodgers deal. I want to extend Quinnen Williams. I want to re-sign Quan Alexander. The big 3, if you will, right? Those are, to me, those are the first 3 things that have to get done, in my opinion. I feel like we've been talking about them for months now. Everybody kind of assumes that all 3 will get done at some point in time. The Quan thing is still up in the air, but everybody knows Quinnen is going to be back on the long-term extension, and you just simply can't pay Aaron Rodgers over $100 million next season, right? So 2 things 1000% have to get done, ideally before training camp. So I'm looking at Dalvin Cook. Obviously, there's been a bunch of different teams rumored with the Miami Dolphins, the Bills, the Broncos, the Patriots, the Dallas Cowboys. And of course, following his social media activity, he's playing into it, right? He's liking fans' tweets. He's liking different posts about him wearing other teams' uniforms and whatnot. I mean, this is, and I feel like it updates every single day. Right, like a clip from a Rich Eisen show. This guy's getting interviewed talking about his fit with whoever it may be, the Dolphins, the Jets, liking fan accounts. It's cool, right? It's cool. And then I think it was last week, maybe a week and a half ago, there was this huge flurry of Patriots stuff that he was just totally involved in. But, with Dalvin Cook, obviously he would be a huge boost. I just don't know about the money. I don't know how much he's looking for at this point in time. If he's looking for like $9, $10, $11 million, that's a pretty big ask for me personally. I mean, I hate to be, I hate to be the guy to say, okay, well, let's try to get Dalvin Cook on a cheaper contract, like a cheaper budget deal. I just don't think that's realistic given the amount of teams interested. And also, you can make an argument there's some teams out there that have a bigger need at the running back position as opposed to the Jets. So we'll see how it plays out, but interesting choice of words here from Albert Breer. I'll leave his account listed down below in the description box. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And as always, go Jets.